Hello again! Demidon is back and we continue on to part 2 of the Katawa Shoujo review. And now we are reviewing the story arc of Rin Tezuka, a girl with no arms. Rin is a character who not a lot of people personality-wise can actually relate to. At least I somewhat can. Could. Anyway, Rin's personality is dry, flat, comes off as someone who is bored and not interested in anything. Despite her not having arms, though, she can do a lot of normal activities by just using her legs and feet, and occasionally her mouth, though has trouble putting on a shirt. As you can see, she's wearing a boy's uniform, and it's a lot of trouble, of course, when you're, wearing a skirt and you're painting with just your legs and your feet. Just saying. Anyway, but honestly, I don't think she would care. She's pretty otherworldly. Anyway, Rin Tezuka excels at art and is the best in her art class. Though, quite frankly, she wouldn't admit that, nor cares. I honestly believed, when I did Emmy's story arc, that Rin was like an armless female version of myself, except I didn't like art, I liked poetry. I shared the same personality in my high school years, but enough about me. Rin's way of talking and thinking is so screwed up. I mean, really, it's very hard to comprehend anything that is being said or thought, even to the main character, Hisao. So I know I wasn't alone when I was playing. I was like, what is she talking about? Anyway, Rin doesn't even like thinking and sees it as a bad thing. At least I think that's correct. I don't even know. Rin jumped, it gave me so many freaking hurdles trying to understand, what is Rin? Who is she? Anyway, if you play the game, you'll realize that when she's painting the mural for the school festival, she tells you that no actual idea came to mind when painting and was going to call her mural No Idea. Rin also believes that making judgments on an artist's work, whether good or bad, before it's complete is worth 7 years bad luck. Yeah, the one thing I love about Rin, though, as you will see after a short while of meeting her, is that she treats most encounters with a nonchalant shrug and continues speaking with this clear-eyes type monotonous voice. Though you don't audibly hear that in the game, but you can sense that's how she speaks, though Hisao actually states that she has this monotonous tone when she's speaking. Anyway, I find it very amusing because I tend to have the same dry humor when amongst others, and honestly I never realized how I being dry and nonchalant came off as funny to other people until I played this game, and I was like, oh, okay, so that's why people find me funny sometimes when I'm talking normally, and sometimes I have this very sarcastic remark. But anyway, I digress. Now we move on to the nitty-gritty of Rin's story arc. Rin seems to not have a clear perception of who she is and doesn't carry any goals, and usually tends to forget the past often. She's mentally in a battle with what's right or wrong to say or do, so this puts her in a rather passive attitude towards situations, meaning that she will just go with whatever others tell her. Another thing I've noticed is that she doesn't excel at art because she likes it, but more so because it's the only way she can express herself. But due to how foggy and mystified her mind is, she's not really able to be understood. Quite frankly, Rin is a lonesome character who wants to be understood, though, no matter what she does. It results in her just not being satisfied. She's not exactly easy to get along with because of these factors. It's like she has a thin, visible, and almost impenetrable wall between her and everyone else. It's a wall that neither the offender nor the defended can break down, you would really have to go through some kind of mental training to get close enough to her to understand her. And let me tell you, I was becoming very stressed out by her, and if you play the game, you'll know why. As for those lucky enough to even start her story arc, you may want to take a break from her story every once in a while to recover from the mental trauma that this girl unintentionally gives you. It's a very, very depressing story arc. It's depressing and it's confusing at the same time, and I don't those are like two things that I do not want going on in my head, being depressed and confused at the same time. I mean, I dealt with that before, but oh my gosh, to actually have that brought up again from this game. Mind you, this was one of the reasons why I took a break from doing like Let's Plays. This is one of the reasons why, from doing Let's Plays and from even continuing this game. I just was like, I can't do this anymore. Oh my gosh. Well, anyway, that wraps up this review of Rin's story arc of Katawa Shoujo. Thank you for watching. My name is Demidon, and I'll be doing another one shortly. I hope. Once I recover. I think I can continue doing another one. Anyway, trigger your gamer integrity for the future of gaming, and I'll see you next time. Demidon signing out. Peace out, bro.